Hey, it's Tabby, aka Octavia. Ringing the bell for a smile. Not those funny ones. I must say that. Coming in with a channel message. I've been getting some downloads pretty much since last month, and what I've been doing is writing them down so I can bring them to y'all because there's so many. And I'm making my way on the list. What we got here is we have the Hermit energy. The Hermit. Something's up with this Hermit. That's what I want to say. This Hermit energy is, I want to say, parading around. I don't know if that's true. I mean, I gotta say that. I don't know if that's true, but the Hermit wants some type of acknowledgement, recognition here. Okay? And then we've got an Eight of Cups energy. So someone who was forced to walk away or mad about something and then left, you know, your dad left home to go get some milk and he ain't never come back. This why type energy. This why. They blinded him, made him or her, whomever was in this Eight of Cups energy, forced to walk away, move away, turn away from 8 cups of divine love, innovation, intuition, compassion, camaraderie here. And then look, you see the full moon or that bright moon in the sky? Yeah, something was done to make someone walk away from something at night. And this card also represents forced to walk away, like they had no choice. But then when they wanted to return, they made them indecisive, or they made them have to choose God or the devil, this or that, red or yellow, blue or black, white or, I'm hearing brown, I don't know. Okay. Yeah, this Hermit in this parading around energy was the one who forced that or enforced that. So this Hermit has been pulling out all the stops, Spirit said, because watch how this Hermit affects all of these other major players or characters, I should say, in this story. All right. That he has done this or she has done this to make this Fool energy feel stuck, with their hands tied and their feet bound and unable to see forward, right? Okay. And the next card is, look at this. This is what's really truly playing out. And this is wild right here. To make the world, which represents ending cycles and new beginnings, hidden with the High Priestess here. So only someone who has intuitive knowledge can read the cards, or can follow the cycles of the moon, can understand when the cycles are beginning and ending. That's the reason why this Hermit energy has done this. Okay. That right there is the kicker. I was really shocked. I said, let me keep going. They said, yeah. So by causing swift communication towards the Chariot energy, like anyone or anything being challenged or moving forward, right? So that he is the one who communicates what the forward energy would get or would be able to reveal. They're moving forward towards what? You wouldn't know unless you got the communication. And for anyone who was single, ready to mingle, ready to hang out, party on their own, sovereign energy, autonomy, would have endings. I heard nothing but endings with death card here, death energy. So, oh my gosh, I'm hearing forced masturbation. I don't know what that means. Do not ask me. Okay. Do not ask me. I do not know what that means. The reason why, though, is he wants to have something or someone in the spotlight. with that bright light shining at the top on the sun card energy. Sun is exposure, right? So with that sun card, wanting to have someone whom he is in a relationship, I heard in a deep relationship with, who is envious. A lot of envy surrounding this. He wants this woman, this person, this man, male or feminine energy, to be in the spotlight, because that's the one who has the cup of love for him. Okay? Because notice he's getting public recognition. This is public fame, public recognition, public face, influencer status, something of that nature. So now the whole purpose of the hermit is to bring his feminine energy or his love, because this could be a male or a woman, a man or a woman, and as well as the hermit energy could be a man or a woman, okay, into this spotlight, but also so that the Knight of Cups can earn money off of a long time investment with the Eight of Pentacles. That represents at least 8 years or 8 months. You know, I don't know how fast this is moving. We don't have any cards out here that is representing that just yet. And then watch this. Watch how this also, so that the Hierophant can find a Two of Cups love interest, divine union, okay, which is odd because this is the first divine anything that has come out here. So it tells me that everyone else is in karmic energy, but they want to have some type of special or sacred, shamanic or tantric, because I'm seeing lustful energetic transfer between them and the Hierophant or Taurus here. And I hate to call out signs because it's not always the truth, okay? And a Queen of Pentacles energy could have a fiery new beginning, hot fire. I heard hot sex on the platter. Hot sex on the platter. Y'all know that song? A Tribe Called Quest. Okay. I didn't even pick that up earlier. I picked up Nodes, Nodes. I picked up vampires. Okay. And now we've got it's also affecting a King of Wands energy with some type of family relationship. The Ten of Cups here, which is enjoyment, fulfillment. You know, this is like someone who made a wish and their wish came true. They are able to feel or be fulfilled romantically. They have family on their side working with them. They feel love and they give love. You know, like just being surrounded by people who are supposed to care about you and can help you at the same time. Here we got yet another person that is being affected by this hermit energy and this hermit's desire and or wants to be in the public spotlight. Here we've got a Nine of Wands. So this is the wounded soldier here. The wounded warrior that has fought 9 fights or fought 8 and is ready to for another battle. So this person is defending this hermit energy. This is the person that's in the defensive mode. This is the one that is thinking of the casualties and the reenactments of, you know, wins that have happened during the battle to continue to move forward or have this move forward. But notice that the moon is happening at night energy, with something even like secretive, competitive. I'm seeing sexy and I don't know, lustful, crabs in a barrel, something having to do with water. But notice there's also fire on both sides. So I want to say the elements like air, fire, water, earth, you know, except it's not earth, it's the moon. Something with technology or something that is, it's like turning of equipment, like I don't know, guys. I was just stunned by all the people affected. Next, the King of Swords, right? The King of Swords, who's also watching his money tree flourish based off of something that has been happening or occurring because of a hermit energy, whether male or female, with this King of Swords in the Seven of Pentacles energy. This could be someone in their South Node. This could be someone who has a long-term investment. They're waiting to see a turn in the profit. They've been putting in a lot of time and effort. This is a lot of time and effort work. This could be workplace, an establishment, something of that nature, that sort. But see, that tree is not ready. The money tree that money's not ready to be picked off just yet. Notice that the person is not on the ladder. They can't touch this money. They have to keep the investment there, like liken it to, and I'm not saying that that's what it is. Please do not go there. What I'm saying is like stocks or Bitcoin investment. You have to leave it there so that it can grow, right? Here's my problem with all of these things that I'm seeing here. No one has done anything except for the hermit energy. Okay. The hermit energy did something, surprise, shock, value, something that put them into this public recognition. Okay. This public face, this admiration, this, oh my goodness, Spirit said town clown. Okay. Whatever. But no one else has done any work. if no one else has put in any efforts here, okay, this person has, because it's a reflection in their appearance, and that's the reason why they show up as the Nine of Wands here. Because you can see there's something with their appearance or their ability, their functioning, their behaviors, their words, something like that, of that nature, of that sort, is why you can tell, or everyone knows this person has been wounded some way. This is a masculine spirit. This could even be, heartbreak. Okay. All right. Next, we've got Three of Cups. Three of Cups representing a team, a group effort here. Long-term team group effort working at one main goal. Okay. If you notice that the 2 cups of love are being poured into the one larger cup of love, 3 cups. So it's like, there are, Spirit said, deities at work to keep refilling these cups. All right. And with that comes marriage or workplace romance, workplace affair, even camaraderie with 4 wands here. But I'm picking up strongly on marriage, something about pouring into one another's cups. This is what gets me here. Their goal and their goal and their main wish with this 9 of Cups here, representing someone made a wish, most likely the hermit, most likely the 3 heads that started or began all of this stuff. Their main goals is just to reach the 10 of Pentacles, which is a lot of darn money. I heard forcefully. Okay. Forcefully reach a 10 of Pentacles here. What we have here is that there has been an Aquarius or a star energy, someone in the Aquarius or star energy that has been causing chaos, conflict, confusion about whom this star energy really and truly is. Who is this person? I don't think anyone rightfully knows who this person started out as. With this 5 of Swords, this has been going on for a while. With the 7 of Pentacles showing up there and the 8 of Pentacles before that, it has been a long time, over 8 months, over 8 years. Someone has been continuing, keeping up the cause and blah, 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 blah. Okay. Causing confusion. Okay. Here's what's next, which was a shocker. The Emperor here, okay, who has a higher status than anyone here other than like Major Arcana with the Hermit, right? The Emperor money is low. No funds. I'm hearing even no foreplay. Don't know why. That's what I'm hearing. Maybe it's all work and no play. All right. Now, before I move on with the deck and what's next, because that is another chakra as well. Excuse me. The main goal, my main energy card that fell out was Wheel of Fortune. So we already figured out, based upon the Pentacle cards that have shown up here, the Eight of Pentacles. They've been doing this to me lately, causing me to like choke. They don't want me to put this out, but the main goal is to cause this Wheel of Fortune to turn in their favor, all right? And what they have been trying to do is cause it to turn in the favor of this Page of Pentacles. This is someone who is also pretending to be someone that they are not. This is someone who is in the past trying to continue moving forward, but unable to. Okay. And when I say moving forward, I'm talking about into present day from something that they used to do. Because I'm hearing, then you wouldn't have to be somebody that I used to know. You didn't have to cut me off. But this person was roaming around pretending to be you. Now, Page of Pentacles, could have been when you were younger, in your 20s, like myself, younger in my 20s, when I was not involved in matrix activities, whether it was workplace, romance, any of that nature. It was other people roaming about wearing a mask, pretending to be me, or even wearing my energy. Who the hell knows? I don't know. But yeah, causing that to turn because someone wants to continue to hold on to someone's money, funds, earnings, hold on to someone's energy, something of that sort. Now this is another chakra. The Emperor was Five of Pentacles. This is the devil energy, major arcana. This also represents the Capricorn. The devil energy with heartbreak. Energy heartbreak is what Spirit said. Energy heartbreak. They're sending conclusions, Spirit says, to the devil that are heartbreaking. It's not what he wants to see. It's not what he bargained for. Okay. And the cause is because someone is heavily burdened out here. Someone is carrying around a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things from the past. Notice there's that moon. There's that moon energy again. Things happening at nighttime or occurring overnight and evening, graveyard shift, something of that nature. Someone is continuing to carry or to bring along their friends, their family, all of these people that they have most likely, I hate to say it, slept with, have some type of energetic value or purpose within that person. And they're trying to drag these folks along, or these people, these jobs, these places, these experiences, right? Because they don't want to leave things alone in the past. They're trying to energetically bring it into present day. Who is doing it? They're saying it is a King of Cups. Or they are trying to do this to a King of Cups. Someone who's loving, compassionate, emotionally stable. Someone who has a lot of love for someone, or is loving, a generous father energy, grandfather energy, something of that sort, right? And this is lies and deceit with Seven of Swords here. I can't make it up. The cards are not going to lie. This is lie and deceit. And people are trying to walk away or hide the truth. And if you noticed, there is no moon energy in this card. They're trying to, and see, the problem is they keep looking back. They know that they left some truths out there. It's some receipts. It's a paper trail. It's some conversations that took place, whether by email, by text message, over the phone. Someone is capable, if they're willing, to find this information out, to truth, to lead it back to whomever this thief is, this liar that's being deceitful. A Queen of Wands is involved, or someone is helping this Queen of Wands to be deceitful, to lie about their character, their personality, their willingness even to do a job, or their readiness. Maybe this is someone who does not know necessarily how to do their job, but they have the position based off of looks, based off of nepotism, based off of sexual favor, Spirit says, you know. Another thing, this person is pretending to be someone that they aren't. Wearing a mask, filling the place of or the role of someone who really is the true Queen of Wands here. Yeah, they're in cahoots, Spirit says. And we've got judgment. We've got judgment called down from above, angelic, divine, heavenly judgment, because they're not hiding anything from the divine, from the Most High God. It's all being seen that they're trying to cause someone to be anxious and stressed out and worried over money, over their finances, over their future, over their legacy, Spirit says, to make them feel sick, mentally ill, cause them physical unwellness, to take away this person's comfort or comfortability in their bed. That's a place that is sacred. That is, you don't bring everybody into your bed. Your bed is where you lay your head to rest. You get what I'm saying? Her word. Okay, Spirit. And notice that moon energy is back. So this is overnight. This is also represents, I don't know why I'm picking this up. All we hear is Radio Gaga, Radio Goo Goo. So something coming over the airwaves, the satellites, even. What do we have nowadays? We have the cell phone towers and Wi-Fi, MK Ultra and V2K, voice to skull. Someone's definitely trying to get all up into someone's head. This could even be bothering someone in their dream state. Dream invasion, Inception per se, even Fringe. Have y'all seen that television show? Fringe, or I'm hearing The Color Purple. So purple principalities, evil principalities. We wrestle not with, we wrestle with things over the air, which are unseen to the eye. That's what they're trying to get me to say. That's why I skipped over everything. Plus, I know I don't remember every word at this moment. My brain is getting too much information. I'm trying to get it out. Yeah. Whether this is male or female here in this bed, they're trying to cause disruption, even temptation. They want this person to be lustful. They want this person to act out physically, romantically. They're like, give it up. Give it up. I want some of what you got and give it to me now. And they're willing to put all of these 9 swords. It's almost like fiery darts in the Bible. The Bible talks about fiery darts. Is sent from negativity, from evil, from naysayers, from gossipers, from slanderers. You send this energy back to where it came from. You rebuke it. You bind it. You tell the snake's tongue, you cut the head off the snake. Don't allow it to speak to you anymore. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know how it's coming in. You have to block it. You have to understand that you don't have to accept this, Something about a hallway with purple. They said purple. Hallmark plus, even something like that. What else is purple, y'all? Roku. Oh my gosh, it took me forever. Roku television. Notice this here. I don't know why I'm seeing it. This man, masculine, wears purple. Purple represents the crown chakra. Purple. Notice, see the color on the bed sheet, the bed blankets covers it purple. Purple represents the crown chakra. Purple represents your connection to source, your to divine source. Maybe you get messages. Maybe you get intuitive nudges. That's what they're doing, or that's what they want to do. Yeah, because they want to be in a relationship, or should I say compatible with more than one person here, more than one energy, could be even an entity, maybe their entity attachments, maybe the demon that they're working with, so that they don't have to give the money just to one person. This money can be sorted, if you will, but yet one person manages the money, and that person that manages the funds would get more, right? And give more to whom they wanted to give more to, right? Yeah. With the Ace of Pentacles here. With the Ace of Pentacles, this is just, it's coming from the divine. It's coming from source. It's coming from the Most High God. It's unlimited. It's unmatched. It's unstoppable. This is how they see it, or this is how they maneuver or manipulate to gain wealth by having all of these individuals, randos, weirdos, sex maniacs, egomaniacs, narcissists. Oh my gosh, why am I getting all those? I just keep seeing sex, hedonists. They want you to desire it so bad. They want you to enact it. They want you to revel and, writhe around in lustful, desire, hormonal, I don't know how to describe it. Like almost like, your aura, like as if it would take over your aura and your being, it's not even at the level of being a nymphomaniac. It's something that they want you to wear it like a cloth, like a piece of clothing on you, and bring in money and continue to bring them in money. No, it's not Joseph's coat, but that's what I'm getting. And then they have this King of Pentacles coming up here, or should I say showing up here. This King of Pentacles, I feel like it's not aware of everything, but is aware of the sex, because notice he comes after all of these things. The King of Pentacles is aware of the sex. The King of Pentacles is aware of the sex entities, the sex deities, the worshiping of the Spirit said the worshiping of the sex monster. Role in everything, right? With this golden gilded pentacle sitting behind him. It's like worship of all things money through sex, like using sex to manifest income, funds, a fortune, and to manifest a fortune. And a temperance angel here for a Sagittarius. But get this, how in the hell does the earth angel now become a lust monger, a hedonist? Is this forced? Is this against the will? Because notice all of this also came after the use of the Nine of Swords energy, where this is some type of mind control or demonic control or demonic possession here, or even AI. Yeah. And to make the person that actually goes to bed to rest, right? With those three swords, this person that is aware of, and see that color there? That's the throat chakra, and that's the crown chakra. This person who spoke some truths from their intuitivity and then make their bed the hidden truth. Oh, hide that last truth in their mattress, is that we're really flying monkeys having intercourse on your mattress, or invisibly without you even knowing, masturbating underneath you. I don't know. I'm throwing it out there, but this is some type of hidden thing that is reference to actual intercourse and money. And it's being hidden under someone who's resting in that peace, who's just about to find out about this last truth here with this sword represents. This notice is okay horizontally upon red. So see how the color has now changed. Okay, male or female. So that person can be out of luck when it comes to love matters or matters of the heart, even their intuition. They're blocking these things. It's 5 different things. It's love, it's sex, it's energy, it's a relationship. It could also even be work, because you never know. But what this person is not seeing, and this is also representative of this bed here, and I don't know why I'm seeing that. With the 2 of Cups here, this person does have something of value, of worth, that they're not seeing, right? Because they're asleep. But it also looks like it appears to be behind this person, just like this does as well. This is behind this person. So maybe behind the scenes, or this person isn't included. Yeah. And then 4 of Cups here. So someone who see how divine is giving. This person is acknowledging the fact that the divine is giving them a single cup of love. This is one relationship, one true love, one husband, one wife, something of that sort. But instead, see, they're aware of the other 3. It's like knowing forbidden knowledge. I'm aware of the fact that I could have these 3 things here, right? Which represent possibly lust, the seven things that God sees as vile, an abomination, or the spirit is saying whoremongering. It just could be something of that sort. This person doesn't want to be in a relationship. This person is afraid of commitment. This person has commitment issues. This person has abandonment issues. This person is hearing or has friends or family or is a part of this gossiping crew here with the representation of the birds here. The birds in tarot represent gossip or communication that's being spread. And this person is weary of others finding out that they want to date outside of their race, or they're in love with an older woman, or that they are male but they have love for a masculine. Anything under the sun is what I just heard. And notice that this appears to be at like sunset, okay? Where God is like, divine is like, here, this is for you. And this person could also be frozen, like in a state where, or frozen or in a state where they don't know what to do. They don't know how to accept this cup from the divine. They don't know what the next step is. How will this change this person's life? Because I'm seeing the word format, Format, format. It's very weird. Very weird. Because they would have to leave home, or this person left home. And so, no, they would have to leave home. They would have to leave all that they've known. And it would, okay, just pause it for me. I'll be right there. Okay, I'm going to wrap this up here. Yeah, format definitely has something to do with format, because what we've got here is we've got illusions, okay, options, illusions, however you want to see it. It's a damn illusion. In the dream state, in the different dimensions, the realms here, and we've got the lovers. So definitely couple. However, is this couple coming in a form, I heard, of satanic rituals, which could be represented in any one of these cups here. Something snake-like, reptilian, technology, AI, workplace, anything, sex work, But see, here's the thing: we all come here with our own. We got rainbow. We've got sparkles, we've got bubbles, we've got something boiling here, something on fire, something growing. Yeah. And anyone trying to hold on to anything or anyone in the past will get backstabbed and betrayed. So it's like they're stuck between a rock and a hard place. They're darned if they do, and they're darned if they don't. And so then we have the person who is into the romantic one night stands, the hookups, the dating app sites where you just hook up to meet, right? Would have justice. This is how they're going about love, as if love doesn't exist, as if love isn't needed, as if a human being does not need to feel or experience romance or love, that lust and desire and gratification and so no foreplay is taught, no foreplay is included. They're not inclusive either. This is just about the money. That's the justice. It's just about the money. And Two of Wands, which is the younger person growing up, because remember we had the Page of Pentacles, gaining the money. The younger person who's like, okay, I've decided to, branch out, and now they're at the crossroads. See, in the past, I always saw this card as, okay, this person has learned what they needed to know. They have knowledge that they learned from home, and now they're going to separate from mom and dad's and go make their own home. But this person is at a crossroads still, no matter what. Do you pick God or the devil? Do you pick good or bad? Do you pick light or dark? Do you pick this or that? Do you pick black or yellow? Do you pick blue or black? Do you pick red or black? Do you pick red or purple, orange or yellow? So if the decision is made, if the decision is not made, okay, number one, the Ace of Swords is the truth. So this is representation of what actually will occur. If you look at the jewel on each card, one is blue and one is red at the top of the card. The person is a reflection of choices and decisions that we have to make after we grow up, after we are no longer in a page energy. You can be at page energy well into your 20s, but once you start to learn and grow and experience life, you will always have decisions to make. You will always come to this point. And people don't seem to know how to move past this point, and that's where they are still caught in page energy. You have to make a decision. Will it be one or the other? Know that God will always forgive. And if they don't believe in God, this is why they're stuck. If they're playing God, thinking that, oh, I'm stronger than this demon that I have or I've been carrying or working with, or Strength, Ace of Cups. I'm getting lunacy. And spirit is like, clearly, this is lunacy. Look at the cycles of the moon. They're tampering with the energy or interfering with God's utmost energetic rapport and connection to those that are divine and chosen and on a spiritual path, even religious, because religion people will also develop some type of character or characteristic of being connected to source and having great knowledge and wisdom due to source communication. And they are tampering with it and interfering with it because they're making romance, they're taking it out of the equation and making it about money. It's like having the young men choose money over love or relationship. Like, is it meant to be? This will happen and that'll happen if it's meant to be. And if it's not, I'll just get money. So maybe I should just pick money. And this is unfortunately one of the outcomes or truths. So it's almost like they get stuck in a behavior, an outlook, a point of view, a perspective of something that they learned in childhood. and they're unable to move past due to the cycles of the moon here, which is not ever going to stop. This is when I interject, or someone like me interjects and says, please wake up and learn how to escape the matrix, because you have been nurtured or natured into a thought process that is not helping you walk through the matrix to wake up to who you really are, but is keeping you stuck in a ritual, a process, a procedure, like, so that, okay, this is how you earn money. This is what you do. And the Queen of Swords, which is the truth, the Queen of Swords is going to represent someone speaking the truth, or someone standing in their truth, is represented by the Knight of Pentacles. And the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest moving knight in the deck. But once he gets there, he will stay. And he's bringing not only money, he's bringing love, compassion, effort, strength, will, determination. But it takes this masculine or feminine, take how it resonates, forever. I mean a long time. They have distractions. They are afraid of moving too fast. They might question themselves and go back and then turn around and come back. It's like Don Quixote to me. I hate to say it. It's like Don Quixote. Like, get on the damn horse and get to the next place, Don Quixote. And he just struggled with that. He's had good heart, good intent, good will. Not the store, but the truth. It's unfair. It's almost like it's unfair. So this person that is represented by truth and knowledge and awareness and self-awareness, self-worth, value, worthiness, inclusion, I'm worthy of inclusion, things of that nature, represented by this Queen of Swords, gets the slowest, I mean, pulling themselves, making themselves get up to come towards you. Like, the will is not there. The motivation is not there. They have the mindset. It's one track. They're on their way. But when do they get there? How long does it take? It takes a while. Why is that? Because this person is not feeding into their romantic wiles, okay? And then someone who represents or who finds out about the juggling, someone who decides to juggle two people even. This card represents that. Someone who decides to take on more than one job. Okay, Two of Pentacles. It also represents indecisiveness. Gets to be defensive towards all of these other wands, masculines, feminines, lustful energy, temptations, could also be lies and illusions and inclusion and things and of such that they're not interested in, and they have to be defensive now against it with Two of Pentacles. So, like, their money is low, their funds are low, they're just making it, if you will. They're robbing Peter to pay Paul, right? And then a tower moment. Why does the tower moment occur? Because the Empress here, the Empress brings a tower. The Empress has knowledge and awareness of all four queens in the deck. The Empress has abilities, talents, skills, awareness. She's lived, she's learned, she's experienced love, heartache, heartbreak, motherhood. She's birthed new creation, whether it's work, business, journaling even. I don't know why I'm getting that, journaling. She's caring for something. Her focus is not on what their focus is on. Okay? Yeah. She brings the tower in. And she says, Six of Cups energy. I remember when I was young and you were watching me and studying me and reporting back things onto me. Or I remember when I was younger and you were supposed to tell me something. Page of Swords. This is what the Empress is saying. I remember when I was younger and you were supposed to say something to me and you never did. This is a young man who was supposed to ask the girl out to the school dance, and he never did. This is the young man that also represents when the Empress was young in her youth on a job, and someone was supposed to say something. Some masculine was supposed to bring her awareness, knowledge, to teach her how to make money, how to have funds, what to do even, because that blank is there still for the Empress. Notice the Empress didn't have any money coming in. The Empress brings a tower to the untruths of the rules of that's going on spiritually, mechanically, technically, right? With technology that has infiltrated the spiritual dimensions and realms incorrectly, uncouthly, that breaks and mismanages spiritual law. This is the Page of Swords energy that was in the library that was supposed to interact with or include the Empress, but did not. The Empress is remembering with the Six of Cups here. I know who you are. I know your truth. You're trying to hide it through all of these things here, and it is false. That's what the Empress is saying. And then we have the Knight of Swords running in on that white horse, and it's not white in this picture, but running in on this white horse. Oh, I know what it is. I know what the truth is. I know it's this and this. No facts. No facts at all. This Knight of Swords doesn't know this person. This Knight of Swords is just doing magic. It's programming code. It's he's got every tool in the deck. He's got a wand. He's got a pentacle. He's got a cup. He's got a sword. They're supposed to have a truth, but notice there's only one. There's one major truth that the Knight of Swords has, and that is most likely that he knows the truth of whom the person really is. Everything else he is using, mismanaging, and abusing to distort, to maintain, to retain whatever it is that this hermit energy has done, has created, has made. The Knight of Swords is a part of this ritual. These workplace colors here. This what it represents. Something else happening at night, occurring at night. Notice how they're facing one another. This hermit knows the truth of this Knight of Swords. The magician is the one that's looking out towards everyone. This is what we'll show everyone with this dome energy. We will reflect it as a dome. It's the Hunger Games. It's Passenger, whatever. Passenger, the film. We'll let them go to space and they'll be passengers. It's the Predator. It's a nightmare. It's whatever it is that they are projecting, that they are revealing at this moment in time. This also represents someone manipulating or misabusing social media from government or technical computers. Someone in the company bribed, underhanded, someone unethical. They're just abusing it to distort, to manipulate, to, I don't know, depress even, right? Meanwhile, we got 5 people in a circle, a circle of jerks, jerk chicken and all of that, fighting, causing confusion, acting like it's them when it's not even their story, with 3 pentacles, 3 measly pentacles. But they figure, hey, it's more than those 2 of pentacles that the person who knew the truth was getting. They're like, I'll fight for you. Almost like, what did they say the slaves once did? I'll fight, and I'll whatever master want me to do. Master said I need to wrestle someone. I'm about to get on this mat and wrestle this big old nigger that's big as me, that's my kind. And instead of us escaping, we're gonna sit right here, do what master say. Yes, sir, master. For 3 pentacles. Why? Because for the love of money, everybody wants it. And whomever is trying to flee, it's like the escaping slave is trying to, the runaway slave. Notice this at night as well. With all of the truths, with all of, see those swords there? 6 of Swords. Yeah, I know the truth. And I'm leaving with the 6 of Swords truth. I'm out of here. I'm bouncing. Yeah, they're like, oh no, hangman. Don't let that person do anything. Don't let them show anything that's that is not a reflection of what we do. This is how we're doing it. This is what we're teaching people to do. That it's this way and this way only, whether it's but FUCKING or hedonism, ORGYs. This is what we're doing. And this person doesn't get to show any type of romantic love, foreplay, lust, or anything that comes through their imagination or creativity or connection, interconnectedness with another masculine or feminine energy. No, they're against that. But get this here. This is what makes no sense. Our last two cards are the Page of Cups and the Page of Wands. The Page of Cups, this is someone who has love and affection for one. The Page of Wands, this is someone who is ready to get it on. Let's get it on. All right, I got my wand in my hand. I know what I'm doing, whether it's work, sex, love, romance, whatever, right? This Page of Cups has an offer. I can take my cup to someone else. This Page of Wands is like, hey, we can hook up. Let's dance or something of that nature. Notice how they're both looking in opposite directions. They are the antitheses of one another. When they should be joined, this should be joined. This should be interconnectedness. This should be step one and step two. This is what you do first, right? You have this buildup of love and affection, a well or a swelling of desire to get to know someone, to be with them, to hold them. And then this comes out. But no, they're the last two. So this is like opposites. It's like it's making them choose, like I said, making them choose love or money, with money being sex, using sex to make money. These people should be ashamed. Let's get some oracle on this. I don't even know what to ask for that. Spirit. Yeah. Side hustle. Do the hustle. Do the hustle. Yeah. Hustling women. Hustling. Yeah. They're saying, look, make your twin flame a Jezebel energy. So you keep your money growing and coming in. So you can have growth of money. So that you can, they're keeping all things spiritual a secret. With spiritual, see how that face is not, it's like left or right, just like those two antithesis cards I just showed with Page of Cups and Page of Wands. It's chaos, it's equal death, it's a downward spiral, it's a spiritual awakening. It's cruel. It's a cruel pathway of harsh, unrealistic, and when it's unreal to begin with. This is the matrix. This is the false matrix. This is AI. This is technology. This is social media. This is just one has to force themselves, and they're keeping it a secret that people are having ego deaths and spiritual awakenings to oneself, to have total growth and awareness. They don't care. They're like, no, you be quiet, and you go over there. We'll keep this a secret, because this is all that they had wanted ever when they enforced this, whether it was in the schools or it's in the workplace, it's in an organization, a charity, Section 8, I don't know, county workers, front offices of all of the apartment leasing places. I don't know. Just to make them or force them to have some type of workplace affair. And now this cycle is closing. And we're going back to this apple that was in the other reading. Okay? This cycle was enforcing this behavior to track people with GPS here. This is psychotic behavior from someone who will not let go or refusing to let go of someone that they have some type of reckless love affair with memories that they can't seem to jolt themselves out from something that was definitely harmful to them. It rocked their mind and their heart in such a way that it caused trauma and they're stuck there. They remain there. And it's sad. It's sad. Now they want to teach or force everyone to have karmic ties. And that's the truth. Here the truth comes. It was a whole entire love spell. And everyone is shocked by these truths that have been being revealed. It's a love spell. Toxic lifestyle. Karmic lessons. Hiding their feelings, okay? Yeah. Divine masculine, a funeral, sex addiction. Divine masculine, funeral, sex addiction, truth, discovery, illumination. All right? I got a card when I missed it off the deck. F'd up over you. I heard I'm sorry. Still trying to track you getting readings. Okay. Well, I'm not going to let this energetically drain me. Not any more than I have to. I wanted to get the message out there. I've successfully done that. I hope you like this. I hope you've learned something. If you've seen any type of, loops, karmic loops, similarities to things you've experienced in your life, I hope it helped you to show you how to move on, to help you to not be hurt by it, but to gain knowledge and awareness of it so that you can make the best decision for the rest of your life for you. All right. Or if this is something similar to somebody in your family has gone through, affecting one's marriages by forcing the masculines in the dream state to choose money over their wives, over their family. It's sad. And I hated to bring up the fact of slavery and such, but it's a mind control. It is deep and it's inset. And there's a lot of men that don't want to escape it or they can't. Or they pass away with the same mindset, the same conclusion, never having self-awareness. You just never know. Take care of yourselves, and I hope I see you next time. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste.